Ronnie, comfortable passage through to a 22nd Crucible quarter-final. What are your reflections on that one?
I don't know if it was comfortable. I thought Ryan made it tough for me. I thought if I'd have not been as tight and as clinical in some situations, he probably would have gotten more of a role at times. So I was pleased to be able to stem that at points, you know, and try and have an impact as well when I got a chance. So, you know, early days for me, you know, just trying this new way of playing, different style of queuing, just to get away from the sort of, you know, I call it the yips. It's supposed to be the easiest way of explaining it, really. You know, it's been hard work for 2 years, and I decided I couldn't continue playing like that, so I had to make some changes, and it's just sort of like the bodies and the mind just trying to catch up with each other. You know, I've got some of it right, it's just the other pieces need to fall in. I'm just trying to work out the puzzle at the moment, instead of, you know, just still trying to work it out.
And is it feeling comfortable?
Well, it feels like I want to play. It feels like I want to get my cue out my case. I'm not scared of the table, I'm not scared of the balls. I'm scared of some other things, but not that, which is the most important thing. You know, I think when you're confident in your ability to do something, you know, given the chance, you feel all right, you know. Yeah, for me, it's more about longevity. You know, how long can I play for? Snooker, you know, events is not everything for me. I play, you know, enough. But obviously, you know, there's a bit bigger picture for me. You know, with what, you know, with how I like spending my time, being away, travelling. You know, I'm a bit different stage of my career to most players on the tour. You know, so it's just about enjoying the places I go and playing and trying to find that's probably, you know, at my age it's easy to say I stay at home, walk the dogs and watch a bit of TV and go to the gym and go on shopping trips to Westfield and Waitrose and all that sort of stuff, but so I have to find other ways that motivate myself, you know. Yeah.
And it does seem as though you've got a little bit of a spring in your step. People really enjoyed hearing you. I mean, you weren't being boastful at all after the first round, but people enjoyed the fact that you weren't afraid to say, "Listen, I'm one of the greats, and maybe I could win a world title when I'm 50." It was unusual to hear you speak like that about yourself.
I've had such a long time in the doldrums, to be honest. For 2 years I've held it down. I've not really mentioned anything, but you know, it's been really challenging. You know, I've even had to take medication for the anxiety and all that sort of stuff, even in small tournaments, you know, even when I'm not playing. You know, that's how bad the game sort of can make me feel at times. So I didn't want to do that anymore. So, you know, I just had a bit of excitement, you know, the last few weeks, feeling like I can get through the ball a little bit better, but then, you know, you come a bit down crashing to earth. You know, I was out there last night and it started to, you know, wander a bit, but it was like, can we fix it? Can we get back on track? And there was some good bits there today. So I'm just getting a little bit more optimism, just getting a bit more belief that, you know, that I can sustain it. You know, it's no good doing it for one match or the odd tournament. You've got to try and be able to sustain it for a few months, even a year. You know, played great for 3 years once, never had a bad day. You know, so it can happen. You know, you just have to get everything right.
So is it a case the last couple of years that, you know, because you've been at the top for so long, you're arriving at tournaments and people are literally handing you the trophy the minute you walk in the door?
Handing it to me, you know, I have to win it. You know?
No, I know, but in terms of people are expecting you to do that, is that part of why you've found the last couple of years difficult? Just the massive weight of expectation, people assuming you're going to win it all?
I think I've been used to it ever since I was like 10, really. Ever since I was a kid, everyone was just expecting that I'll win every tournament, I'll turn up and play, you know. So I think I've kind of grew with that as I've played, you know, so I've just been conditioned to dealing with that sort of pressure. So that doesn't bother me. It's just more the pressure I put on myself, knowing what I'm capable of, and when I don't produce it, you know, when I find this game hard, my life gets a bit harder, you know. When I find this game easy and it comes good to me, life becomes a pleasant place again, you know. So, you know, I've tried to disassociate from it. You know, it's not easy. I try not to identify with the sport and kind of it identifies me, but it's really hard, you know. I've probably accepted that ain't never going to happen. I just have to try and minimise the bad performances or the bad, what I consider feeling out there when I'm playing. You know, I've always said, you know, if I'm queuing well and lose, I'm in a great place because I'm looking forward to the next one. It's all about looking forward to playing, looking forward to the next one. When you're winning and you're not looking forward to playing, it's sort of like you think, well, where do I go for me? You know, it's not a good place to be. So enjoyment is number one, and feeling like I can at least push my cue through, which is the most important thing, you know.
And we are certainly looking forward to the quarter-final.